From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was just about off the charts. They are set for football as the Chiefs get set to do battle with the Los Angeles Chargers. With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Now Jackson on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. Flushed out right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know it's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try and match his athleticism.
On 3rd down, Jackson rolling to his right. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. Here's Jackson. And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play, and it'll be 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Flush to his right. It's caught on the right side. Williams. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Herbert throwing again. This is caught. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal. They nearly had the touchdown, but he's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Now it's Herbert. Steps away to his left. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. Here's 2nd and goal. Eckler. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Austin Eckler taking it in from a yard out. And the Chargers are on the board here first in the season opener. Crew able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Here's a handoff out of the gun. A gain of 3, second down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. It's a big play there for the Chiefs. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum.
Touchdown! A great play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Here comes Marquez Stevenson now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. In for the sack, Deion Jones. On second down, Eckler. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. Herbert off of play action. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Completes it to Fant on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one up.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Here's Jackson to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. This will wind up a loss on the play, and it'll be 4th down. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return, and it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Deion Jones, his 2nd sack of the night. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Herbert eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. And just 1 tick to go, so this will obviously be the final play of this first quarter. On 1st down, it's Herbert. And he comes back with one complete.
I need to get my
touchdown, LA! A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Chargers have taken the lead.
Although it's more commonplace now than at any other time in the NFL, it's still tough to think about throwing a rookie quarterback right into the fire week 1. But guess what? He handled the fire awfully well and threw his first touchdown pass.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Pulls it in at the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action now. Jackson, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson looking downfield for Kelsey. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Now a pass hauled in downfield. 20. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman. 76 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point by Butker is on target. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
And That's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Hands it off out of the gun, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. Jackson now. Flushed out right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Now Jackson. And this one's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
On the move to his left. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down. Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
Stevenson now, he's going to bring this out. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see when they decide to do a play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Herbert now. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up second down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Herbert. Forced out to his left. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked off at the 48. And now the rookie's free. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Folks, remember this, his first NFL game, a rookie getting playing time here in week 1, and he comes through with a giant play there, an interception return for, obviously, his first NFL touchdown.
Do you think he dreamed that last night at all? No chance. Not one whatsoever, but he got it done.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to...
And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Michael Dana in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. After the sack on first down, Herbert escaping the pressure right. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness.
Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson eluding the pressure right. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. And Jackson going to have the first down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Chiefs are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Stevenson now, he's going to bring this out. And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Play action. It's Herbert. He's going to float this one deep right side. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. Oh, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ballgame.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1. He'll get it to the 40. Sweet little move in there, but couldn't get much yardage out of it. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Now it's Jackson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that'll bring up 4th down. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 48. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Flushed out right. And this is caught by Williams. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Flush to his right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Devontae Smith there to make the grab. And the Chargers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that cuts this lead down to 13. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one taken just inside the 10. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Trying to lay one up deep. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Stevenson now, he's going to bring this out. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at the 34. Throwing to start the drive. Herbert. He's got his big tight end, Fant. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Throwing again on 2nd down. Herbert.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
Escaping the pressure right. This is Smith with a grab. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Devontae Smith, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw here complete to Kelsey. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. He'll buy some time right. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. A quick slant to Hill. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. On 2nd down, Jackson. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. They'll spot it at the 30, so this is a 40-yard attempt. And right now, Charles, this is about building that lead little by little, and they're able to do just that.
And it gets them past the key number of 16, so this is now a 3-score lead. Not time to exhale just yet, but that might prove to be an important 3 points before things are said and done.
Taken at the goal line, and he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little.
Herbert has it knocked free, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you to GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. The scene just a few moments ago, predictably loud and raucous here at Arrowhead as their beloved Chiefs took field, and they are set to match up with the Los Angeles Chargers. This one fielded at the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And his first look is incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jackson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is recovered by the Chargers. Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that first down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the first down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
Buying time to his left. Finding room to the 20. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
That was earning a first down the hard way. You want your quarterback to be a scrapper, but you also want to keep him upright. He paid for that first down by taking a big-time hit.
Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. With his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Chargers are on the board here first in the season opener. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Jackson rolling to his right. Hard throw, incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. They'll get this out wide to Eckler. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Herbert, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Space to run past the 20. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Back to throw here, Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. 7 yards there on the 1st down screen play.
Good call there on 1st down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
And this incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. On the give, this is Eckler. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Austin Eckler, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. Going to throw right side here, complete. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, it's Hill, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Jackson on first down. Steps away. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
On 2nd and 10, Jackson eluding the pressure right. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The coverage unit out there thinking pass on 3rd and 3. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 3rd and goal, Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. And the kick here no good. But a penalty flag is down. Looks like he got run into. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Here comes Marquez Stevenson now from his end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 13. Off play action. Herbert. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Looking here for Smith downfield. And that is incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
He'll buy some time right. And he'll just get rid of it.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Throwing is Jackson. Rolling to his right. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. To throw is Jackson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce there to make the grab. And the Chiefs have tied it, and they can take the lead with the extra point. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy. All square now at 13-all as he sends this one away. Stevenson now, he's going to bring this out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive or no? And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Going to give this time to the tailback. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. These two teams all tied after 1. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They go play action with Jackson. Dancing to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
But we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 27. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. And think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept a pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
Being chased out left. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. On 3rd down, Jackson flushed out right. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Butker on for the PAT. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see the...
And the Chiefs are going to get him. Michael Dana. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Oh, he fakes a spike.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
He finds Smith out of the backfield. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They snap it to Herbert. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be close to a 1st down at the Chargers' 27. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Looking for the end zone. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22. I love those plays. 4th and 1. That's who wants it more. This time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, Jackson. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Jackson. Rolling to his left. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Lamar Jackson, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. Butker now to add the extra point. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good. After the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Stevenson now, he's going to bring this out. And he is out of bounds here on the return. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed...
Touchdown, L.A.! Austin Eckler taking it goal line to goal line, 100 yards. And the Chargers get the quick strike touchdown. Coup now for the point after. And the lead will shrink to 6. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. That one complete to Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
And for Jackson, this may be a free play. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A big play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Jackson here is going to look to throw out to his left. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So the signal caller doing it himself there on the 2-point try.
You got to like that. We always talk about the ball staying in the hands of the best players, but most of the time you want to get it to a back, pitch it to a wide receiver. In this case, the quarterback did it himself.
Stevenson now, he's going to bring this out. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Charger drive about to get going. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Now this throw caught left side. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Flush to his right. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 40.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Jackson. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Now Jackson on first down, sliding out of the pocket. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And they'll get him down right around the 16. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Well, we've seen Jackson already have success in the first half running the football, and he gets good yardage on the ground again there. I mean, I know it's a $64,000 question, CD, but how do they contain him better?
You have to win against the blockers ahead of you. If those guys even occupy a defender for even a half a second, then Lamar Jackson is gone. You've got to take those blockers and move them so that you have clear vision of Lamar Jackson, and hopefully you can hem him in.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Lamar Jackson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Well, this defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone.
The Charger drive about to get going as they'll take over with just under a minute left to play. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now it's Herbert. That is taken in by the tight end Fan. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the 50, here's Herbert. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A good passing down here, and they send 3 receivers to the right of the formation on 2nd down. He sets to fire deep, and that ball incomplete. He couldn't work free from his defender, and now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Herbert throwing again. Oh, leaping, and he makes the grab. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert.
On the move to his left. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Stevenson now, he's going to bring this out.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Herbert on first down now.
He'll fire one downfield for Fant, and it is incomplete.
Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Again, Herbert. They'll roll him out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So no problems moving the ball in the first half, but they'll likely come up empty here on drive one of quarter three.
And it was so important for the defense to get that stop because what we witnessed in the first half was them getting run over. And they needed the confidence, and they needed to get off the field so they felt good going forward in this game.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. And he couldn't get rid of the football, trying to buy a little time, but he'll just tuck it and go down. On second and a long way to go. Herbert. This is the tight end fan. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. 7th play of this drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And now here is another interception. Duke Dawson picks it. And the Chiefs are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Jackson from the shotgun. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. This is swung out to Eckler. And some space here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big gain that time for the Chargers.
Tell you what, partner, you get the football in his hands, just give him a little bit of open space. As we just saw, he can make you pay.
And he wasn't the top option there, but check down turned into first down and then some. This pass finds its way to Williams. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A big gain that time for the Chargers. Here's Herbert. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. So after the loss of down, they'll come up here with a 2nd and goal. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Noah Fant there to make the grab. And the interception by the Chargers D leads to a touchdown. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Escaping the pressure right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now it's Jackson. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Miles Jack with a sack. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And that is incomplete.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on 3rd down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball that cut down that lead. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Deion Jones leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. To try again after the sack. Herbert eluding the pressure right. He'll get this to Eckler. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Airing it out deep for Smith. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. On 1st down, it's Herbert. Going up top. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Looking here for Smith downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
To the air again, Herbert. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys...
Touchdown, Chargers! Devontae Smith, 36 yards. And the Chargers have made this a one-score game. Now the Charger offense will stay on the field as they'll line up to go for the two-point try.
And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And the Chargers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson, and he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he goes diving to get as much as he can following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down. Here's Jackson to throw. He'll buy some time right. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. And I think they're going to at least take a look at this. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Stevenson now, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Charger drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Herbert. That is caught. It's Williams. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown.
Mike Williams.
54 yards.
And the Chargers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter.
Now the Charger offense will stay on the field as they'll line up to go for the two-point try. They'll look to throw.
And the Chargers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Takes it at the 7.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Things sure were looking good for them at the half. Heck, off the air, you and I were just saying they might run away with this thing and cruise to a victory. Not anymore.
Yeah, the cruise control has to be off at this point. Now you've got to mash the gas yourself. Again, who's going to step up and make a big play for you? Who's going to take care of business now that you're being pressed? It is definitely go time for them at this moment.
All of a sudden clinging to a slim lead and hoping to hold on to that lead. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43.
102 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson rolling to his